for Pescatarian Week, and today I have a beer battered tilapia. This beer batter is going to be very similar to the Corona battered shrimp that I did, but I will link that above in the cards so you can check that video out. This was a bit simpler because it's going to be modeled somewhat of the British style. I do have Guinness here for the beer. And in here I have 2 cups of flour and a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. And in here I have some pink salt, garlic powder, and black pepper. So I'm just gonna season that up with that right there. Make sure I whisk this. And when it comes to doing beer battered fish, a lot of the times people use cod because it's absolutely delicious to use cod, but I had tilapia today and it'll work just fine. Any kind of, fish you want, you can beer batter, but definitely tilapia is going to be wonderful today. And I've actually cut the fillets in half, so they'll be even easier to do. Now I'm going to pour the Guinness in. And just like before, I just kind of pour and keep whisking as I go. And I always let the batter rest even after I feel like it's gotten to the right consistency, because it always tends to thicken just a little bit after you let it rest. So I've added about 3/4 of this Guinness into the batter, and that's looking very nice and thick, and it smells wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a win. And we're gonna set it aside for about 10 minutes to set. And while that's going, I'm going to heat up the oil on the stove. Okay, fish going into our beer batter. We're gonna check this oil. Oh, it's hot. So just gonna swirl it around here and drop it off. Gonna do the same thing again. Get our fish in. Swirl it around. And then drop it off. And they will rise to the top when they're finished. So, for any type of beer battered fish, I really would recommend a tartar sauce. I have here about a 1/4 cup of some pickles that I created. I'm just gonna dice them up really finely. And I also have 2 sprigs of fresh dill, which is super aromatic. I say you need tartar sauce, but technically this is not tartar sauce. This is just what I like, because I'm not fond of tartar sauce. There's only been a couple restaurants where I'm like, oh my gosh, this tartar sauce is amazing. And I don't know what it is about tartar sauce that I don't get down with. So I have diced this up pretty finely, and now I'm just going to run through this dill with my knife. And I'm going to put this into this little thing. I have a cup of mayo in there. This sauce is not that complex, I promise. We're gonna add a little bit of salt to that. I'm gonna add just a tad bit of horseradish. And a little bit of mustard. And just a tiny bit of hot sauce. Not enough to turn it red, but enough to have a little bit of zing. Now mix this all together. Is this tartar sauce? No. Is it a great sauce that goes with seafood? Especially fried seafood? Yes. And it's delicious. I have that beer battered tilapia, and ooh, it smells so good. The Guinness really makes a difference. I just dipped it into some of my not tartar sauce. Let's see. Give it a taste. This is so good. Yes. So for mushy peas, I'm going to just add 2 tablespoons of butter to a pan on medium heat. Then I will add peas and milk and some seasonings. Now that the butter's melted, I'm going to add a little bit of milk. And peas. These are frozen peas. So I seasoned the mushy peas with half a teaspoon of garlic salt, and now I've just been mashing them as they cook, and they smell really good. I'm very excited. I haven't had mushy peas in a very long time. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more pescatarian recipes, and see you next time.